This video is going to be in defense of pornography. This might seem like an interesting thing for somebody to defend, except for the fact that pornography is basically a modern bastardization of what has been one of the bases of Western cultural expression since ancient times, and that is the beauty of the human form. Now, pornography has become depraved in, recent years. However, the use of the female form and the glorification of the sex act has been a popular motif in art throughout the many millennia of the Western civilization, particularly starting in the Hellenic period, which is interesting because the Hellenistic period, of course, Alexander the Great was popularly known as a homo. But to go further, what one has to understand is this. There's nothing wrong with utilizing art, which is what pornography should be, to arouse sexual passions. One of the problems with Western civilization is depraved sexual passions, not too much sexual passions. There's actually probably not enough sexual passion. Most people are weak in that area. Now, it seems odd that I would spend time to defend pornography. Why am I defending pornography? About a month ago, Dr. David Duke, a gentleman that I've followed for a very long time, he makes a habit of pointing out how the Jewish people control the porn industry and how the porn industry is being used to cause people to become depraved. I don't believe that. I believe that the porn industry plays to people's desires, and these desires are perverted desires. I've said this for many years. Many people like to say there's this vast Jewish conspiracy, and I'm not saying there isn't, but what I am saying is it would not exist if the people were not depraved themselves. It's amazing to me that traditionalists spend time fighting pornography instead of embracing it to promote what is good. The desire to see the glorification of the sex act, or to see the beauty of the feminine form, that is not, how can I say this? This is not unnatural or abnormal or wrong. It's not unnatural, abnormal, or wrong to feel aroused. Sexual arousal is something that needs to be experienced more often in Western spheres. One of the problems with nationalists, I find, especially those that tend to be hyper-religious, is they try to suppress the sexual arousal and things of that nature, and that's how it becomes depraved. One of the reasons the Catholic Church is so rife with sexual perversion is because of the suppression of sexual arousal, the idea that sex is sinful or wrong or bad. And that is what has caused many things to happen that should not happen, such as pedophilic priests, homosexuality in the Catholic Church, things of that nature. When sex and sexual reproduction can be embraced as good, then that's a good thing. I've made many videos about the balance of masculinity and femininity, and the importance of a relationship being an active partnership between two people, so I'm not going to rehash that completely. But what's sad with, say, for example, the Catholic Church is one of the only Christian denominations I know of that actually recognizes this concept of masculinity and femininity and the balance of both, but yet it loses it. It loses it in the sense where it has to repress everything, and it causes people to become depraved. And this is what will happen to all of society if society embraces this view. Instead of fighting pornography, people should be embracing pornography and using it to promote beauty and the glorification of the sex act.